The Internet of Things. So basically, the Internet of Things is literally what it says, the Internet in all things. So it's about making machines smarter, like any types of machine smarter. And to do that, it's with sensors, relationships between machines and sensors, machines and machines, sensors and sensors, people and machines, and all of that combined together. So in order for us to have the Internet of Things, you have to have a cloud application. Now this cloud application takes all the data from the machines, from the sensors, and gathers it all up and uses it to analyze all that data. So without the cloud, we couldn't analyze the data from the sensors or the machines. So a good example of where the Internet of Things could be applied is back in 2007, there was a bridge that fell in Minnesota, and it killed lots of people. Now, the problem with the bridge was there was steel plates, and the steel plates were deteriorating. With sensors, we could put them in steel when they rebuild the bridge, and it could sense whether the steel is deteriorating or if it's wearing off. You could put sensors on the bridge to read whether there's ice on the bridge, and then those sensors could connect with sensors in a car, and the car would know that there's ice on the bridge and maybe slow down a bit. So the Internet of Things could really be applied everywhere. Like traffic lights could start to have sensors that connect with the car and could control traffic flow. We're going to have smart traffic lights, smart cars, smart cities soon. And so the advantages with this is that everything would be a lot safer. Things would be easier. You could do more things easier. But the disadvantages would be it would cost a lot of money to research this kind of technology and apply this kind of technology. And if a hacker ever got into any of these clouds, they'd all have access to almost anything that they wanted in the world. They could control almost anything. So it would have to be heavily, heavily encrypted, so that would never ever happen. And another disadvantage, it also might create a monopoly, because all the sensors would have to communicate with each other. Everything would have to communicate with each other, and there might only be like 2 brands of sensors or something like that. So, Internet of Things.
Alright, so as my friend discussed earlier, the Internet of Things can apply to many things throughout our world, and but the examples he gave are more of like a macro scale. On the micro scale, talking about each human, person to person, this would be able to impact us in very, very many ways. As the production of more devices like sensors and better cloud technology, we'll be able to have more technology for people like you and me to be able to benefit from. Imagine waking up in 2050. There would probably be sensors on your skin to track you while you sleep and be able to just wake you up at the right time when your sleep cycle is over. And there'd be sensors on the windows, on the shades that open up at the right time of the day, so you can have a nice amount of light coming into your room. As you wake up, your coffee might start brewing for you if you're that type of person. And probably around this time, cars will have sensors and everything. And they'd probably be autonomous at this point. So you'd probably be able to call a cab instantly to come take you to work. But as you go throughout your day, you'd be able to see more benefits of this. Like if you were to go into your fridge will be able to tell you what food you're low on. If you need to get more milk soon, your eggs are getting pretty old, just be able to tell you what you need to buy at the grocery store. So by the time you need to go to the grocery store, you'll have a list composed by your refrigerator of what you would need and what you need to supply food for you and your family. You'd also be able to control your lights, control the temperature in your house, and it could also be set to recognize your face and to know your preferences, so that when you step into the room, it sets it to a light level that you like and you enjoy, a temperature that is more comforting for you compared to other people, and also unlock private things in your room that other people won't be able to access without having your face. As as well as literally just opening the door for you as you walk up towards your house instead of having to have a key. And these are the ways the Internet of Things could benefit all of us.